Hi, I'm Jakob, and this is probably the most nerve-wracking thing I've ever done in my life. I doubt that we've ever, anywhere in Nordics, had a greater concentration of exceptional entrepreneurial minds gathered at one place. Combine that with the many scary investors who, from the guest list I know, are hiding around here, and quite a lot of awesome community builders, the passionate ones, the ones that help us with all of this. Simply put, you are the future, and I'm standing in front of you talking to you. It should be you teaching me what it's all about. Combine that with the fact that I even invited my parents. I'm kind of feeling the pressure here, but all good. I'm the head of operations in Nordic Startup Awards, so I'm the guy spamming some of all of you great finalists to get your information and to set all the jury members up for evaluating all of you. On the side of that, I also run a concept called We Love Startups, which is this lovely logo, a non-profit association that is built to help early-stage startups and first-time entrepreneurs in time win awards. We do that through handing out, free advice, basically, doing different events. We have mentors. We help them with anything they need in the early stage. And we even hand out grants, so we give them free money. I've been thinking a bit about this, and I'm kind of thinking this may be one of the dumbest business models in the world. And still, I'm standing in front of you, introducing me. The good thing is that we have quite a lot of awesome corporates who also love startups. They support the We Love Startups concept in helping early-stage startups. And you should know that. Even the big corporates really want to help you. That's enough about me, because that's not who we're here for. I'd like to show you how we all got here and what happens next, right here.
Global Startup Awards has 3 phases of winners: national, regional, and global. Every season begins with nominations. Nominations happen at the national level. All aspects of startup ecosystems are covered in over 10 categories. While nominations are open, anyone can nominate anyone in any category. The national finalists are chosen by the national ambassadors. 5 finalists in each category are chosen based on the criteria and data collected on the nominees. National finalists are announced in each country. Voting then opens on all the national finalists. The results of the popular vote is equivalent to 1 jury vote. During the national voting stage, each national jury member will rank the national finalists. When the voting is closed, the points are tallied and the national winners are announced. The national winners then compete at the regional level. The selection process is exactly the same, combining public voting with jury ranking, with the only difference being that the jury has representatives from outside of the region. The winners are announced at the regional grand finale. When all the regional winners are announced, the process is repeated one last time to find the Global Startup Awards finalists. The winners are announced at the global grand finale. We find that next 1%.
This year, we had 2,500 nominees in the Nordics. We had 50 experts, ambassadors, and jury members evaluate them all. You're the result of it all. You're brilliant. And I want you all to remember right now, you're already, every single one of you finalists here, winners. I do want to share a few of the experiences I had through this process of nomination and jury round and ambassador round that you just saw. As you may have noticed, you only need to be nominated once in order for us to actually evaluate you. In spite of that, some were nominated 100 times, some 300 times, some 600 times, no names here. Some maybe because you inspire quite a lot, some of you because you asked all your friends, your family, your fans, your fools, anyone to basically spam us with applications. We appreciate it, but you only need one nomination, just saying. If you then go through the evaluation and become one of the national finalists, then we ask you to give us a bit more information we can evaluate you on. Some I asked once, they delivered, no problem. Some I had to ask 3 times. Some I had to stalk on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Skype, Twitter, basically anywhere, and call. A few were unlucky enough to meet me in person, and it ended up with you handing in data, but I'd love it if you did it a bit faster next year. On the other hand, you only need to hand in 1 data set for us. Actually some of you in this room, at least 1, no names, decided to hand in 10 different editions because it just kept getting better, apparently. We love that passion. That's brilliant too. Now I want to thank some of the people who've helped in this huge process of all this data. Some of the great country partners in the Nordic countries who've done the events and helped us connect with the right experts in all the Nordic countries. These awesome guys actually really deserve a great hand from all of us, I believe. Please join me. And they helped us recruit all the great ambassadors who volunteered to share their experience, their great knowledge of this entrepreneurial ecosystem, and the jury members as well. I really want to thank them for their great effort in finding all of you winners here, and we should also give them a hand before we start announcing the winners, and some of you may not like them anymore. So thanks. And now I'd like to show you the program of what we're going to run down today. These awesome 16 different categories, a short break, and a small surprise that you'll experience later on. And in order to get us through this great setup of awesome startups, we have 2 great hosts. So please join me in welcoming Cecilia Lind and Nikolai Afsus.